Welcome to the Wrestling Guy Podcast. I am your host, Lord Alfred Shakes, the only guy that matters on this broadcast, and want to talk to you about. Oh,
What are you doing?
wait. What are you guys?
Is that why you're sitting in my seat?
Well,
Este vato.
I-
¿Quién se cree este güey?
but I gotta give them what they want.
Nobody.
I've been getting messages through Twitter, through Instagram, through Facebook. Why are you looking at me like that?
It doesn't count if you keep messaging yourself.
Go do your notes and sit in
Ah,
here.
come on, man.
Man,
Go put on your glasses and tell us how much smarter you are.
All right. Welcome to the Wrestling Guy Podcast. Introduce us, Hector.
Welcome to the Wrestling Guy Podcast. I am your co-host, Hector El Chido Canales, with
Lord Alfred Shakes.
and our host with the most.
Of course, David the Wrestling Guy.
And today our topic is the greatest wrestling themes.
Yes, the best entrance themes and worst
And worse.
and worst
Of all time.
of all time. So, before we start, though, how was you guys' New Year?
It was good.
It was good. What'd you
very
do? Christmas, New Year's.
Christmas was awesome. New Year's I got to spend with one of my buddies here,
Of course.
and had a good time. Good way to bring in the good year.
Hector.
I don't remember Christmas because I slept.
Oh, okay. You kind of scared me there.
No.
Like that much?
Still,
huh?
still clean and sober, bro. And then New Year's, it was amazing. I was sleeping, right? I fell asleep at 9 o'clock. And then I spent the rest of the time chasing down stray dogs around my neighborhood because they wouldn't let me sleep. You know, the fireworks
right.
at 12. So I guess they kept going with the fireworks, and all these stray dogs were just running up and down my block. And I have 5 dogs.
Right.
So they're all barking at the stray dogs, and
Right.
they're having their own cage matches, and so I'm out there with rolled up Superman poster. Like, get out of here! Get out of here! Let me sleep.
Well, I spent it here with Lord Alfred Shakes, and
Of course you did.
yes,
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. All of a sudden, I tell you, one podcast about Macho Man, and he gets big-headed.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna do today our pick for best wrestling theme songs or WWE entrance themes, WWE, ECW, WCW, whatever. And we're also live on Instagram, and we're hoping that our Instagram following will let us know what they feel is their best WWE entrance or theme song. And as you know, WWE has a crap load of theme songs.
Yeah.
There's some that get me pretty pumped up where I'm imitating the entrance. I've caught myself here in the store where Triple H's theme song comes on. I'm drinking a bottle of water and I almost spit out inside the store. The water, I want to do the whole arms up and spitting out. And then there's times when Ultimate Warriors, I feel like shaking the ropes. And Ric Flair's, of course, you always get the woo!
do you have any theme songs that you actually, when you have trouble sleeping, you play them and they fall asleep? Because I have one in particular, and I'll save that for later. But but I just to get your mind going,
Well, you talking about like
I know what song you're
imitating,
talking about. Go ahead.
imitating certain wrestlers as their theme
Right.
would play. I remember graduating 6th grade,
Right.
right? And they play the music, right?
Oh, I gotta hear this.
And they're all dressed all nice. My parents, everybody's parents are in the auditorium,
Right.
And I've been because we rehearsed it like the prior day, right? The whole accepting the diploma and everything. You walk in the single file line, whatever. But I was like planning this,
Right.
and I'm the only kid that when they start playing the music and you're going down the aisle, I was the only kid to go, "Ooh, yeah!" And then I look around and everybody's looking at me like, "What are you doing?" Like Macho Man. Like I had no clue that other people didn't watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Like how do you not watch wrestling?
Why are you such a closet fan, Savage fan? Why do you
I'm,
pretend to like
I'm not,
Hogan?
I am
You
not a
are.
closet fan, Savage fan or whatever. he
Closeted
said.
Savage fan.
Yeah,
That's
there you
what
go.
he meant to say.
Okay.
A closeted Savage fan. Yeah.
Just say you don't like Hogan anymore, and you're just jumping back on.
What,
the Savage
what,
man.
wait a
That way,
minute.
Come on.
I can love Savage and I can love Hogan. Don't tell me who.
Here we go. You know,
who
we
not
ended
to
the
love,
year in this debate
okay?
about Hogan Savage. We're going to start the new year with the debate on Hogan and
There's
Savage.
no debate. Savage is the best. He just pointed it out.
You know,
It's still in his mind.
I did not point that out. What I did is I just brought back a memory, a very special
memory, a good
and
memory.
embarrassing memory at the same time because I look like
You
I
should
look
have had
like
the
a
shades
buffoon.
on, and then you would have.
Oh, then they would have known what I was doing.
Yeah.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
You know what? I remember as a kid the same thing. 6th grade graduation. We're sitting in the in the church because I went to a Christian school. Nobody on Instagram be talking mess. We're sitting in class. In church, and all of a sudden, same thing. The graduation song comes on. And I honestly was like, why are we graduating and walking up to the Macho Man's theme song? Like, I did not know it was an actual pomp and circumstance. You know, it was an actual graduation song. I just figured, oh, it's Macho Man's theme song.
Yeah, like why are they playing Macho Man's song?
Yeah.
Play Real American, right?
Like, what? Hey, I like Hulk Hogan. Why not play Hogan? Right?
There's a reason, because that's what I go to sleep to.
All right. I mean, the Macho Man's theme song is probably one of the most recognizable. I think he did the same thing like Ric Flair. I heard a story about Ric Flair where he picked his theme song because whenever you heard it, he wanted you to think of him. And of course, Daniel Bryan's the same thing. He has his theme song because how many commercials does Daniel Bryan's theme song come out in?
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
first thing you do is say, oh, that's Daniel
Wait,
Bryan.
are you trying to compare Macho Man to Daniel Bryan?
There's no comparison.
Yeah,
Of course,
Savage is-
Daniel
is-
Bryan's way above and beyond. But anyways, but Daniel Bryan, I think Ric Flair, Macho Man, they have probably the most recognizable because it's used everywhere, right? Lord Alfred Shakes just botched on the show.
I did.
No, he's shopping for his ulcerative
shop-
colitis.
There we go.
He's shopping for his ulcer colitis. Right? Come on, how many times have we not walked up to that at graduation? Lord Alfred Shakes. Let me show you guys what he's doing here. That's for the Macho Man. So on Instagram, of course, we're going to ask how many of you guys feel Macho Man is probably one of the best theme song. One of the best theme songs, of course.
No, it is.
Or most
It is.
recognizable.
It is.
But if that was the case, I should have just did the show by myself.
You know, I have a very awesome theme song. And I think the most awesome theme song belongs to The Miz.
What?
Who paid you to say
It even says it. Awesome.
Who paid you to say that?
Like the Miz is cool, but his awesome. I think he needs a new song.
Well, let me read some of our Instagram ones. I know somebody said Batista.
Yeah.
Oh, I stand
Yeah.
by it,
How many times have you caught yourself doing the whole and then
Yes.
boom, right?
I
In the shower?
I fell in the shower doing that one time.
In front of my girlfriend when never mind.
All right, the Bella Twins. Somebody else mentioned the Bella Twins.
Well, you did the Bella Twins.
Yes.
wait, is it Bella Twins or the Brimo?
The Bella Twins. I think the Bella Twins.
Well, didn't you do that little butt shake on our intro?
You have to watch the intro in order to see it.
Wait, talking about the butt shake, really quick. That reminds me of Victoria.
Yeah.
And her first theme song.
Oh, all the things she said by
Yeah,
Tattoo.
by Tattoo.
That is probably, I honestly think that is probably the best theme song from at that era for any wrestler.
Oh yes,
That
Yeah.
theme song, just, it went with her character so well.
yeah.
It was perfect.
Now you remember when she would like that music would hit and she'd hit not even halfway to the ramp. It's like quarter to the ramp, and then she just
Yeah,
Yeah.
like she's going crazy and
oh
stuff.
man, that was perfect. I
Yeah.
mean, no one could have ever done that better than her.
No. By the way, I want to show my gift here that I got earlier today before we keep going and reading some of these Instagram.
That we got.
We got from Matt. of course, here, like it, on Instagram.
And check it out, guys.
Thank you, Matt.
And also, I want to show a gift we got here earlier. Check it out. I said I would show it today. My Cleveland cap. I am a huge Cleveland Indians fan. So
Why?
Thank you. For the same reason you're a Macho Man fan.
But they're not
yeah.
the best, though.
Anyways, somebody. All right, let's see. Doing the Orden podcast, which you can listen to on YouTube, by the way, once you're done checking out,
Hi,
listening to
Hannah.
us on YouTube. Hannah picked WCW Hollywood Blondes theme.
Oh, it started off really good, saying WCW, and then it went off to something else. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
But when I think best WCW themes,
Please do not say Disco Inferno.
no.
Did
Not-
WCW even have great theme songs?
They had recycled theme songs.
They did. They had generic versions
because
of the theme song.
You know, some days I would be
American
bored and you know I watch some of these talk shows and all of a
Right.
sudden you hear that say like Rey Mysterio's the first Rey Mysterio theme song that I heard in WCW
Right.
actually came out on a talk show.
Oh, that's right. Hey, there's a couple of WWE songs though from the early '90s that were used in some commercials that were pretty damn
Yeah.
bad.
Did you know?
Oh, you mean Real American?
the Hardy Boys music?
Yeah, the Hardy Boys. And John Cena's theme song actually was just used.
Which
his new
one?
theme song,
No.
the one that he currently uses, was actually on a Toyota commercial. And so that's pretty crazy. All right, give us your best WCW theme song right here. Oh my God, this is it.
No, man, I want to
The
lose it
American
to this
Nails.
song.
You want to lose it?
Yeah, I want to lose it to this song.
See what you did doing the Orden podcast. Look what you did. Look what you did. I feel.
Wait. It's about to hit.
Oh my God. If you've never seen this, let me.
Why don't you just pick the theme song to Arachnaman or something like that?
When you come, you better run for cover.
Oh, well, that's a pretty bad theme song. We did have some mention the NWO theme song.
Yeah.
It's very iconic. Very iconic, the NWO theme song.
Yeah.
And it did kind of sound like a adult movie.
Did you know that WE kind of remixed it just a little?
Yeah.
Yeah. The NWO was a little bit it wasn't as the WWE version wasn't as good as the NWO. I think they wanted to take off the adult movie theme to it.
How about this song better? The NWO Black and Red.
Did you know that that's actually a ripoff of a rap song?
Really?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Which rap song?
I don't know, like rap guy. Like, you know, he goes, "I'm a thug in the street. I slang, and you know, I might shoot you." Like that. You know,
How about-
rapping?
How about Hollywood Hogan's theme song?
Which one? Voodoo Child?
Voodoo Child?
Well, it's Voodoo Child.
Yeah, it's Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
How much? No
It
wonder
was
WCW
better than you know, Real
wonder-
American.
No wonder WCW went broke. They were paying all that money for Jimi
All the
Hendrix.
royalties?
All the
Yeah.
royalty fees for Jimi
Well, you know,
Hendrix.
WCW. You know, it was told back in the day that they couldn't, you know, make stars. They
Right.
could buy stars. You know.
Yeah, they bought the theme song.
Exactly.
You know, one theme song that I feel doesn't get enough credit because it's very generic, but they made it work.
I know which one you're thinking about.
Which one?
The Red Rooster.
No.
Oh.
And doesn't get enough credit, but I love that theme song, and I'm pretty sure our customer that's right here in the store will agree. He loved this theme song, and it's very generic. It's generic, but it made the superstar made the song, which was Stone Cold Steve Austin's the entrance theme, because it was very, but the glass breaking at certain Survivor Series with the glass.
Do you know what Stone Cold told Jimmy Johnson?
No,
I want something that sounds like Bulls on Parade.
really.
Yes.
It worked. because it sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
But those are the again, you can hear that in your head as you're walking down the street.
Yeah.
And you do the little Austin.
How many times did you feel like getting the 2 beer cans and just?
I got 2 soda cans and did that.
Did you get the water bottles, some beer cans?
No, because honestly, I didn't warm up to Stone Cold till way later.
Yeah.
Because when he was coming up and that whole thing, I was still with that. No, a good guy is supposed to be a good guy, you know. Yet here's this good guy acting like a heel. So I didn't appreciate him till maybe 2001. You know, once basically WCW was over and I had to watch WWE because I'm a wrestling fan. Like, man, I sit there like this dumb. Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, this Stone Cold guy. I mean,
Right.
he flips people the bird, but hey, it's pretty entertaining. The Rock. Wow, you know, because I was watching SmackDown and he was the main guy on SmackDown.
Well, let's ask. You know, we have a customer here in the store, and if he doesn't mind, we're gonna put some pressure on him. And ask him what's his favorite. See, when you come in the store, you gotta be on the podcast. We're gonna ask him what's his favorite entrance theme song of all time.
Unpopular opinion, probably Triple H's.
Triple H.
Oh yeah.
Which
yeah.
which one though?
one, though?
Which one?
The game.
The game.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm going to ask him the same thing I said earlier, because I did say I've caught myself where I'm listening to the song and I'm drinking water, and you feel like doing the whole.
It's for sure happened.
How many times have you spit out the water?
Man, at least a handful for sure.
So there you go. See, Triple H, you know, Triple H's theme, he's had what? 4 different theme songs?
And all of them were really good.
Like, no, not the first one. Not when he was.
Well, not as
Hunter
Hunter
Hearst
Hearst
Helmsley.
But you're talking about Triple H.
Triple H.
As Triple H,
Yeah.
he's had what was it? It was called The Game, right?
Right.
And that was really good. That was the one with him in China. And
No,
No,
the
My
one
Time.
with
My Time.
yeah,
My Time.
yeah,
My
which is
Time.
what I was looking for.
There you go.
Yeah. That was a good one.
This is actually my favorite Triple H song, and it was on WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I you know, of course, I created my own wrestler and I gave myself that theme.
Yeah, that was a good
But how
one.
many times have you actually did the stand? You know, where
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like, go ahead.
Oh, that's there. Oh my! For a second there, I thought Triple H was here.
I
was gonna ask you,
people have
hey,
told me that,
you know, can I get a
Evolution's
contract?
theme song, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You have The Gate. You have Evolution.
Well,
You have The King of Kings.
right, but then you got to give it up to Motorhead too, because Motorhead
Motorhead.
does some really good music.
Yes. Yeah.
Motorhead. I think that was a very good pick by our guest that's in the store right now. I think Triple H. I don't think a lot of people give Triple H's theme song a lot of credit because, and like he said, it's an unpopular decision, but not based off the song. I think it's an unpopular decision because so many people dislike Triple H. But he had probably the most memorable theme songs of all
Yeah.
time.
Well, he had the pick of the litter.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, can I get a nice song? Sure. Which one you want? I don't like any of these.
I don't want the little do-do-do-do-do where he had to bend down. You know, China had a very memorable theme song as well.
Yeah.
China had a very "Don't treat me like a woman."
Don't
But
treat
then-
me like a man. Don't
I
treat
got
me like you
confused
know
'cause,
me.
like,
Yeah,
what are we gonna treat her like?
just treat her like China.
Oh, that's not
Another botch here.
it. It's because
Kind of like Nia Jax's song though, right?
No, Nia Jax is actually she just made it that she was
I want to say thank you to our guest here. You want to give your name real quick on the podcast or Instagram, Twitter?
I have no Instagram or Twitter, but Michael.
Michael, thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Come on, you can come up, pop in our video right here. There you go. That's Michael. He picked Triple H's theme song. We agree with you, man. That's one of the best theme songs of all time.
good job.
Thank
Mike.
you, Michael.
So much hate, but does such good, you know?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the best ones of all time.
The reason we have NXT is
There
Yeah.
you go. I agree. That's a good pick. China's is a good pick. You know who also, another theme song that I really, really enjoy It doesn't get enough credit.
Please
And somebody
don't say
mentioned,
honky tonk man.
no, somebody mentioned it. You know what? I really did like the honky tonk.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
What? Do you,
You also like Disco Inferno, right?
No, honky tonk. Come on, as a kid, I would sing that. I'm just the honky tonk man. He's the honky tonk man. Just the honky-
like,
I should have did this podcast by myself.
Come on, guys, on Instagram, YouTube. How many of you guys did not love the honky
This
tonk
is
man? theme
classic.
song? Right?
this is like
Got my head.
Jimmy Hart is a musician. He was actually like he had his own album before
Yes.
getting into wrestling. So when they gave him this to hey write a song for the Honky Tonk Man, man, he gave it best.
This is
Like,
probably the
this
best,
is-
one of the best songs Jimmy Hart wrote.
Yeah, because this is his genre.
Come on. Remember?
Oh
I'm
man,
glad we're live. I'm glad we're live.
I love it.
for a second there, I thought Honky Tonk was here.
Okay. You know what? You know what?
Mr. Perfects.
Mr. Perfect. That was absolutely perfect. That song went with him. How about Jeff Hardy? Even though it's the Hardy Boys, but I think everybody remembers it more with Jeff Hardy. But then I liked it when they added the words.
Well, I can't
more
really.
words.
I can't really.
But they added words to it.
Yes.
I don't remember
Yeah.
No,
that.
actually, no. That was actually a different theme song for WWE though. For Jeff Hardy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a different one, but it was just his updated one.
Yeah, and
it was
I
just
didn't like that
updated.
too much.
But then he had the TNA.
That, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was sung by himself. While that's playing, let me read some of these.
That sounds awful.
Kevin Owens. Somebody mentioned Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens is pretty good.
Rick Rude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Dun, dun, dun.
I played it and I swiveled my hips in front of
You're
my
not going to
wife.
swivel today, are you?
I am not.
Well, better you than me, pal.
Undertaker. Oh,
Yes.
of course.
Well, which one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's-
which
I
version
know.
of you know, I did like the whole when he returned. Okay, I always liked his original theme song. You know how it's been updated about 100 times. I did like when he came out and he was the American Badass. And
Yeah, the
he
Dead
did
Man Walking.
But
I
I
love that
loved
one.
when he first came out as because he had the little girls on the screen
Yeah.
counting. It reminded me of Nightmare on Elm Street, and then they go, "What is
He's
it?
here."
He's here." Yeah, I like that one. Then I did like the rolling. Right? See, you got
Wait,
it.
it's taking a long time to play.
Well,
I don't remember it.
Took him a little while. That one was good. I was not a fan of the Dead Man Walking.
I was.
Dead Man Walking. I did not like that.
Did you hear it the first time they played it? Mm-mm. It was when he beat Hulk Hogan or Hollywood Hulk Hogan for
Right.
the undisputed title.
Yes.
The song wasn't finished.
No way.
It wasn't finished. Okay, around that time, my friend and I, we would buy all the pay-per-views, especially Hulk Hogan's back. We don't know how long he's gonna be back.
Right.
Take my money. Here's my credit card number. Whenever it comes out, take it from me.
Right.
And so we would watch each pay-per-view and just follow it. And we saw, Undertaker coming out. And then all of a sudden we're musicians as well.
Right.
And we hear this. Like, what's going on with that guitar? Like, that sounds awful. Sounds like they're killing cats. Like, that's what's going on. Like, did they plug in the guitar?
Yeah.
And then, like, around a week later, they finally fixed it.
Yeah. I was not a fan of it. I was not a fan of that Undertaker theme song. I would put that on my list of one of the worst theme songs of all time.
You
It
would, honky
it
tonk
is a
man.
big step down from keep rolling. Like, it gets you
I guess they
pumped.
got tired of paying Limp Bizkit and Kid
Yeah,
Rock some
yeah,
money.
yeah.
That's like when they changed Victoria's theme song from all the things she said to "I ain't the lady to mess
Oh.
with," and then they turned her face, so she's like, which was still cool. Which was, by the way, if no one knew, Nicki Minaj is the rapper in that thing, the female rapper in that song.
Oh.
Yes. And then when she turned heel, what did WWE do? No, they couldn't get her all the things she said again. They decided, let's slow down. I ain't the lady to mess with. Whoop, dun, dun. And I was like, oh, hell no. That was the worst version of that song. It's just horrible. Anyways, somebody mentioned Slick. Jive Soul,
Nice.
bro. I'm a Jive Soul, bro. Did you have that album? Power Driver?
I didn't.
No?
No.
That album made me feel weird.
Wait, but you had the whole like the album, the
Yeah,
disc, right? The vinyl.
I had the vinyl and the cassette.
Oh man, you were
But
gonna
that
all
album made
out.
me feel weird.
Why?
Because I would feel Hulk Hogan was staring at me weird. Because he had the construction head. He was just... I just had to put the record away. I would put it like in
Because
between
it
my
was
dress.
turning you on.
No, it's just weird.
I was
You
gonna
know,
say you had a little tingly feeling.
Hulk Hogan just as a kid just creeped me out because on the album he's just. And then I had the Hulk Hogan. I know we're off the subject, but I had the Hulk Hogan exercise set. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Did you ever- Where it was a cassette and you were supposed to jump rope, had little weights and stuff. And then in the video, he's telling you like how to do the weights. And then there's a part where he goes, "Oh, I'm watching you." I never exercised after that again. I stopped working out because I honestly thought he was in the window.
like Goldust or Dust in WCW at 7.
Hey, Goldust has a very iconic theme song too.
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
Edge, the Rated R. Again, which of Edge's theme songs? Because he had a ton of theme songs.
He had Rob Zombie.
Yeah. He had the two generic versions.
Yeah.
You think you know me. And then he had...
I'm sorry, but I gotta. So the same friend we would buy all these pay-per-views. We were so into it. We needed wrestling themes,
Right.
But there was no official wrestling album,
Right.
so we ended up getting. I don't know if anybody out there still owns it. I still own it. It's called Wow, Wrestling of World of Wrestling CD, and so we were all excited. Oh, it's got all the wrestling themes. Yeah, we didn't know that there were covers.
Yeah.
You know, that some other band covered them. So Edge's song, I mean, all these other songs sound really good. Like the Wolfpack sounds really good. DX, but then the Edge one.
I remember that.
You think you know me? Like just that, like how Hogan said, "I'm watching you." Like right after you hear, "You think you know me?" And like skip right away. I don't care how the rest sounds. That just ruined it.
That the last version that Edge has is the song he currently uses is probably my favorite Edge theme song.
Yeah.
On this day, I see clearly. I think that's probably funny story. My son Jericho, by the way, his favorite wrestler is not Chris Jericho. His favorite, I mean, he likes Chris Jericho, but it's not his favorite.
Hey, Jericho.
He loves Edge.
Uh-huh.
He hates Undertaker. Remember Undertaker threw him from the top of the ladder through the pit of hell?
Yeah.
Well, one day we're watching the SummerSlam, and Edge, my son Jericho's like bouncing around in front of the TV. I'm like, what's wrong with this kid? He has to go pee or what? And he's just bouncing, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Every match. So I'm like, man, this kid has to pee a lot. Well, Edge finally comes out, his main event with Undertaker, and I see Edge, and then I see Jericho stand up in front, and he's still bouncing. I'm like, man, this he's going crazy. He's got the chamuco inside of him. Well, I realized it was because Edge, if you remember, he kind of rocked back and forth while the song started, and then he did the whole...
Oh.
So that's what my son was imitating. So to this day now, Jericho uses that song because he plays basketball. That's his pump-up song. So he has to hear it. Even in the shower, he still listens to that damn song. How much he loves Edge. And he still hates The Undertaker.
Well, since you mentioned Jericho, you
Ah!
gotta admit,
Chris Jericho has one of the best entrances of all time and probably one of the most...
and debuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
'Cause
most
when- Most people they didn't know,
yeah,
but you saw a few signs in the crowd, like they knew.
they knew.
And then
The big... Yes. I remember, and then the name Jericho coming across
Yeah.
on the screen.
And everybody going crazy.
Yeah. He's one of the best theme songs, I think. And he doesn't know the words to his own theme song.
yeah, I know. I heard that.
You know who has a cool one? And I just looked at him. Yokozuna. That's a very relaxing theme song.
yeah.
I know somebody online, they've said it more than once, and I haven't ignored his comment. I just haven't been able to get it. And he says that when he heard this song, he felt like getting a lowrider and driving around town. And I kind of agree. But which one of Eddie Guerrero's theme songs was your favorite? Alfred.
They were both.
Because he
I
had
like
the
them both.
Latino heat.
Well,
He
okay.
had the
Well,
Los
all three-
Guerreros.
yeah, all
And then he had
three-
the slow one.
Yeah, all three of them were very good. I mean, I would put any three of those in my car right now and just kind of drive off.
How about yours?
My favorite is actually that one.
Can you
Feel
feel
the
the
heat?
heat?
Yeah, I got me pumped up.
Feel.
That's
I
my
can just
favorite.
see Eddie doing the whole.
I don't care if you don't like
And then I had at the phone out at the time I had a phone with the same ringtone, you know. So it wasn't like intentional.
Right.
It was just every time someone called me, I felt like doing the shimmy, you know.
Yeah.
All right, best or worst theme song right here. Carlitos, I spit in the face.
That
of
one-
people who don't
That
want
was
to
a
be
theme
cool.
song?
Oh come on, you didn't like it?
Carlito.
Why not?
What was there to like about it?
It went with the character, the whole Caribbean cool, you know, until they dropped the Carlito Caribbean cool. Until
Just
they
listen to
dropped the
this.
last name.
just wanted a puppy.
Oh no, not
He
that.
just wanted a puppy, by the way. Somebody said Hector Canales' theme song's the best.
Playing possum.
It is.
Who do you-
It
who do
is.
you-
That's one of your students, by the
It
way.
must- it probably
Gilbert.
is.
Gilbert is the one.
I was gonna say, who you paying?
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Really, that one?
You mean you never got an apple,
No,
did it, and felt like spitting it in somebody's face?
no.
All right. How about RVD's One of a Kind?
Wait, I'm not done dancing.
Hey, I kind of see Carlito right now.
You know why?
Why?
Because I like this one better.
Oh, Razor Ramon.
Oh,
Razor
okay.
Ramon.
For a second
You
there, I
don't
thought it
wanna-
was gonna be Cactus Jack.
You don't
or
even
Mankind.
I'm gonna break it to you. He wasn't Latino.
What?
I'm sorry.
All these years.
All these years.
All these years. Come-
I'm sorry.
I have to rethink my life.
Somebody brought up a very good
Well,
one.
you know, as King Duh, or, you know, Team Duh here. You know, I'm with you on that one. You know.
Somebody brought up a very good theme song. And not only theme song, but probably one of the best entrances.
Hey, but do you hear that, Chico?
I hear it, Chico.
Okay.
I used to get the tooth. I feel like getting a toothpick right now. Flicking it at the screen.
Hey yo.
What? The Brood.
Yes.
Gangrel, Edge, Christian,
Yeah.
coming
You
up
read
through
my
the
mind.
ring. That's probably one of the best
That was so awesome.
entrances of all time,
Yeah.
if not probably the most.
But you know what I loved
Remembered
about
entrances.
that is that it was so weird that to me Christian really didn't fit there.
Yeah,
Because you seen Gangrel when they're coming up, you see Gangrel, he's kind of laughing and he has a little chalice, you know, and then you see Edge and
With
he
that
has
smile.
like this monster smile, like he's ready to devour you, and then there's Christian, just like this.
What am I doing here?
Exactly, like I mean now
but he had
played-
the big glasses.
yeah, I mean he played an important part in the Brood, but it's like, dude, you know, do something.
Now,
Stick your tongue out.
Something.
They're doing a selfie.
Yeah.
okay, best theme song right now from the current crop of guys. Bobby Roode's
That's a really good one.
Glorious.
Yeah, I like that song. Baron Corbin's.
I love Baron Corbin's. You know who I really, really like? Aleister Black's.
Aleister Black.
That one pumps me up. Aleister Black's pumps me up. But you know who? This one kind of makes me feel like either putting my hands up or crawling on the floor with the headdress on, with the face paint on. Finn Balor's.
I think honestly, Finn Balor's song is the best one right now.
Yeah.
It's got so many elements. It picks up real slow. It starts real slow, and then out of nowhere, it's just boom, and then it comes back
Yeah.
down.
Yes.
You know, and then boom,
Right.
and then down. And then, boom. Oh, for a second there, I thought I saw Finn Balor.
I did too. Might have to put your little demon away there. You know what, though? I think that's what makes a theme song because I always thought
A
which
reaction, you mean,
wrestlers.
right?
Well, I thought a lot of the wrestlers a couple months or years ago were getting away from like Triple H. We'll go back to Triple H, where when you hear Triple H's theme song, you knew you had to do the whole.
Yeah.
Finn Balor, you know you have to do the whole hands up. Nakamura, another theme song before his current one.
Yeah.
You did the whole,
Uh-huh.
you know, you wanted to do the whole walk. That's one thing about Hogan's theme song. I love the theme song.
You almost made me choke.
No,
there,
no,
bro.
I love his theme song, but it never made you feel, to me,
Like a real American.
just, yeah, you would do this, but it was never,
What do you mean? Come on.
it was never, you know, like Jericho, you did the whole pose, you know, when his song comes on. And, you know, Eddie Guerrero, you did the little shimmy. What would you do to Hogan? At least Macho.
No, but see, you come out. Okay, it depends on which Hulk Hogan. What mania? You come out, you stare at the crowd, like, yeah.
Well, you know who also did that?
Hulkamania. But look at that.
Well, you know who else did that?
He's all
Chris
pumped up.
Benoit.
No, be quiet now. Okay? Be quiet. Look, you hear that? Man, I want to go like hit gangbangers and
What do you want to do? Drop a leg drop right now?
yes, come on, me and you, right now. Let's go.
Even Fandango's made
We,
you do.
we gotta simmer you down a little bit. We gotta simmer. We really gotta simmer you down.
This is what happens on the podcast.
I think you need this.
Bailey's even makes me wanna. I want the little balloon guys.
Now, tell me you never done this. Tell me
No.
you never done that.
No, I've never done that, and now that I've seen you do it, I will never do it.
You just
You need a hug.
you just killed my love for Bailey on that. I will never
You
see
need a hug.
Bailey the same after that. You do know that, right?
Really? I can do something better.
No.
No.
You know Sasha Banks has a really cool theme song too, though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's why I say theme songs make or break the wrestlers.
Yeah.
I think their debuts and
Yeah.
stuff. There has been some really crappy theme songs too, like the American Males. I'm sorry.
What?
The American Males theme song was horrible.
No. Look, it had their name in the song. It was like, who are these guys? American males. American males.
Did the Mega Powers have a theme song?
They didn't. What they
No.
would do is come out to Macho Man's song, and afterwards, to celebrate, they would
Right.
celebrate to Hulk Hogan's theme.
All right. How about the most annoying theme song? Because for me, the most
I
annoying theme
have
song
one that's the most annoying theme
was
song.
the Right to Censor.
No, I have one. I
The-
have one right
Woo, woo. Oh no.
I'm about to put my foot down. Okay, I'm about to put my foot
now. Can you
down.
put it on
I
this, on
agree,
this
no
theme
way,
song?
Jose
Because
24. The William Steven Regal, He's a Man, is probably the worst theme song in wrestling history. He's a man.
you're telling me that you like the
Yeah.
WCW theme for Hogan?
You know, in his defense of this song, I like this better than Macho Man's WCW theme song. I hated Macho Man's
Why?
WCW theme song. It was horrible. It was horrible.
I
I'm
knew-
sorry.
I knew I should have did this podcast by myself.
It was
I knew it.
horrible.
Look,
And before we get off topic, I had this song on.
you bought the cassette. didn't you?
Yes, I bought the cassette, the Wrestling Boot Band. Why are you guys laughing? I played it over and over. Look, this is how much I played it. That the tape literally tore.
I can't take it.
What?
Sorry.
Did you ever hear it?
I'm sorry. I just can't.
No, wait, but did
I'm
you
gonna
ever?
come back just because I have to. But
It was great.
it was not great.
Okay.
Yes,
It had
Lex
Hulk
Luger-
Hogan rapping.
Chris Cadillac. I'm sure you know Chris
Yes,
Cadillac.
yes, Caddy.
He says, and I agree. So if we have a WCW theme song that was worse than Savage, Lex Luger's WCW.
Oh, God.
Oh!
The
Beatles-
Narcissist song was awesome in
Yes, it
WWE.
was.
Bing, 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 bing.
Oh,
I got one for you. It was actually a good song.
Oh.
I really and I used to dance this song.
oh, somebody mentioned Dusty Rhodes. Yes, the coach's theme song sucked. I actually liked it.
I don't think it had
Come
enough
on.
cowbells.
Does it make you
How
want
many
to move?
cowbells did you want?
4.
Come on, Hector. Does it make you want to?
I'm sorry, but this reminds me of like the most cringy part of WrestleMania 6,
Right.
where Elizabeth, Sapphire, and Dusty Rhodes start awkwardly dancing in the ring after the match.
My worst, may rest in peace. But right now, I'm
Yeah.
just thinking of Mean Gene dancing with Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
Well, Dusty Rhodes is wearing the police officer hat.
Oh yeah. Like I never like understood like Dusty Rhodes. Like, why is he trying to be an old like chubby black woman? Like I don't
Oh,
know.
Sapphire. I love Sapphire.
No, it was just Dusty Rhodes. like once Sapphire
You didn't like
joined
his
them,
polka
like,
dots?
huh?
You didn't like his polka dots?
Not too much. No. I mean, now I can appreciate it, but back then it's like, cause I didn't know NWA. All I saw was WWF. That's all I got on TV, So when this guy comes out and he's talking like a older black woman, it's like I don't understand him, mommy.
Ali's palm tree.
Why is he
palm tree
wearing a
says-
top? Mommy, dale un brasier.
Ali Palm Tree says, Dusty Rhodes songs makes me move my hips.
There we go.
Okay.
Kane's Slow Chemical. That was Kane's
That was
best
awesome.
theme song.
That was awesome.
That was, and it was featured in a movie.
Yeah.
It was in was it
See
The
No Evil.
Punisher?
No, wasn't it? See No?
No, it was in a comic book movie.
Was it?
Yeah, The Punisher, I think, or if anybody knows, I think it was Punisher. The Union. Remember, they had a theme song. Chris Cadillac bringing up all the most annoying
Union.
theme song. Yes, they did have a horrible theme song.
But weren't they together for like 3 weeks?
They still had. Hey, AJ and Chris Jericho were together for like a week, and they had a
And that
shirt.
mashup.
And they gave him a song?
Somebody says any of Stephanie McMahon's music was. You know what? I actually don't think her current theme song is that bad.
I don't think it's that good either.
Well, here's the thing with Stephanie McMahon's song. They've been playing it for a while now,
Yeah.
right?
I like how she dances to it when she comes
here's the
out.
thing. It's like,
You do?
Yeah, I think
But
she
you like Charlotte Flair too. And
Charlotte's is beautiful. Best theme song. Doesn't sound familiar. Go ahead.
but with like Stephanie McMahon's song, it's like you've heard it so much that it doesn't bother you anymore. It's like when you fart in the car. You're like, oh, that stinks. After like a few minutes, it doesn't smell, right?
good
You know,
analogy.
let me go back. How about Nakamura's current one? I like.
No.
Let me wait.
Oh my god.
No.
I like the idea behind it, which was to get rid of the fans singing along to it.
Okay, all right.
And I think that if he turns face again, people will love it because they'll be able to sing along.
Let me
with the
put it
song
to you this
again.
way. I hope he turns face again soon because I cannot stand that song.
How does anybody not like JBL's entrance? Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun. I feel like doing the little dance. And
It
then
was
tripping.
awful at first,
Right.
but then once you start because I not
It's like the fart again, isn't it?
no. It's like
Maybe there wasn't enough cow moves.
I think that's the only wrestling theme song that had cows in it.
I think it did. Ooh.
But that actually made sense. That whole song, like behind the character, because when he first came out, it's like, wait a minute, he's APA JBL. So you had to get adjusted to his new character, and once you got adjusted to the new character, I really started digging the song, everything, the whole limousine, and it was great.
Okay, how about this one? This one's a good one. Brodus Clay, somebody call my mama.
Actually, I got
Somebody call my mama. Best or what? Good or bad?
good.
Good or bad?
These
It's-
are theme
it's-
songs that I would have danced to. Actually.
Yeah, no, it's just okay. You could, it's okay listening to it once or twice, right?
Right.
Yeah. But then it's like that song you just keep hearing over and over and over. And like,
Did
okay,
you ever
yeah,
do
stop.
the, you know, the,
All right.
You know what? I did.
Oh,
I
see,
did.
there you
I
go.
did.
All right. How about, which no one's mentioned, but Brock Lesnar's. Dum, dum, dum,
you
dum,
know,
dum, dum.
to be all honest with this, Brock Lesnar is probably one of the top 5 I use when I work on the gym.
That's not bad.
So is Bill Goldberg's though.
Ah, Goldberg. Goldberg is probably the best WCW theme song.
But I thought we agreed it's the American males.
No, I'm sorry.
I haven't worked out to the American males. I don't think I can work
Okay,
out to
wait.
the American males.
You should.
We got about
You get a nice
we got
pump
about
going.
10 minutes. Let me ask you this. Let me change the top. It's still on entrance themes, but I'm gonna ask you first. From a superstar that jumped from WWE to WCW, who got a downgrade in entrance theme?
Hogan.
You think it was Hogan?
Yeah.
Okay.
From WCW to
From
WWE.
WWE to WCW.
Because if I had to choose between American Made and Real American, I would have chose Real American.
Chris Cadillac agrees with me. Brock's music is dope except for the turntable.
Yeah, they added that in later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I actually, before I would go to wrestling training, when I first started, I would try to take a little nap because I would have to wake up at 6 a.m., but training wouldn't be over till like 10:30.
Right.
So I try to sneak in a little nap, and I lay there in bed, and I play the Brock Lesnar music.
Should have
just
played
to pump me.
American Made. It would have made you fall asleep.
All right, go back. Where's downgrade? The downgrade.
To me, it was Big Boss Man. Because
Yeah.
he finally had a good theme in WWF, and then when he jumped over to WCW,
Guardian
there's
Angel.
like the Guardian Angel, Big Bubba, and
Yeah.
like
Mine. Let me see if I can get this right. If I can announce it right, okay? Because I just saw the botch video of this. The Hitman, Brett.
yeah.
Because Michael Buffer forgot his last name.
What?
You haven't seen that video? There's a meme. It's on WrestleBotch where he just totally forgets Bret Hart's last name. So he goes, the Hitman, Bret. And then
And then
stops
just
right there. I honestly think Bret Hart's WCW theme song was the
Yeah.
worst generic version of his WWE theme
Well,
song.
also Kurt Angle when he went from WWE to TNA.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
All right, WCW to WWE. Was there anybody that got downgraded?
I don't think so. Only because they had like a pretty good.
No, well, a lot of the WCW songs compared to the WWE songs were actually
All right.
way down there.
Which superstar you think got the best upgraded music? That made the
Jericho.
jump? Jericho?
Yeah.
Jericho.
I don't know. That's a toss up for me between Jericho and Chris Benoit.
Kevin Nash got a better one.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If I were to say an upgrade from WWE to WCW, it's probably Nash, Hall, and Hogan because
Yeah.
when they used the NWO theme song.
Yeah.
It was probably way better than Kevin Nash's. I feel like I wish I could do it like The Raw.
You know, Macho Man, even though it was the same theme, I really enjoyed the way they would play the whammy guitar
Yeah.
for Macho Man's theme.
Good
that
point.
sounded really good.
Again, Chris Cadillac. He needs to join us here. He says Sid's was definitely a downgrade. I don't know. I like the Psycho Sid theme song.
Yeah,
though.
the Psycho Sid theme
The-
song
with the
was-
Psycho at the beginning. I kind of like that, but after that, it kind of does make it boring. You know who else got a great upgrade? Vader.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
time is it? That was pretty
It's
good.
beta time.
It's Vader time.
So, okay, someone who had an upgrade from WWE to WCW, Paul Orndorff. He's Mr. Wonderful.
All right. If you were to torture somebody right now, somebody asked this. If you wanted to torture somebody's ears, which theme song would you play?
Haven't I
No,
been-
not Hogan.
I was gonna say, haven't I been saying this all?
Think about it.
podcast?
So, not the right to censor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that.
Pretty bad.
I'd actually play the Red Rooster. Alex Wright song.
Oh, hey, Hector, that was Hector as a teen right there. I remember Hector doing the little dance.
What?
Alex Wright.
Oh,
Thank you.
Have you
Matt,
guys?
the American Males is the worst theme song.
Why? Who?
You know
Who
who
said
had a
that?
good theme song?
No, who said that? Wait, no.
Thank you, Matt. By the way,
Matt.
Matt said that. Matt, thank you for the shirt. No, thank you for that comment.
You know who had a great theme song? Tag team?
Who?
That's kind of reminds me of American Man. Strike Force. Girls in cars. Girls in cars. These guys that don't know what the hell we're talking about, they're going to go YouTube this.
Demolition.
Demolition is probably the
best
best tag team entrance theme song of all time. Demolition. Hands down.
Yeah.
All right, best Rick Derringer. Yes. Come on, how many of us didn't want to paint our face and do the
did.
whole?
It didn't come out right, but
You saw how my picture came out. Ooh, Chavo.
That's actually a good one.
You know, I don't know.
You didn't like it?
Hector has a weird playlist.
Chavos is actually very good.
Yeah, you like it?
As a when my son was a little younger, he was starting to get into the WWE.
That's not it.
My son was starting to get into it.
This
and
is why it's live, people.
This
and
is
he
it.
heard this.
I love Chavo's theme.
Not Chavo. Not Chavo el Ocho.
Wait, let's
I
let
can
it
see
play.
you. I can see you coming out to this song, by the way, to the ring. I can honestly see you coming out to this song.
Que se me chispoteó.
The Rock has. I've never liked The Rock theme songs.
There was only one.
The Hollywood Rock.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
was probably the best theme song. The Hollywood Rock's theme song was probably the best one.
Yeah.
The Hollywood Rock.
And that was the only one I liked.
Yeah.
I didn't like any other one.
No, that's probably the best and only theme song that was acceptable. The Hollywood Rock.
Because I
All
never
right.
wanted to smell what the hell the Rock was cooking.
We're gonna wrap this one up. You have to pick now. One song of each. Okay? I want first the most annoying theme song. Which one wins for you?
Real American.
Come on.
The most annoying. Okay, the worst theme song.
The worst? Honky Tonk Man.
I'm gonna walk already. And the best theme song of all time.
I'm at a crossroads because I really like DX's theme song.
Yeah.
And I love Savage, because Savage is my boy, but I may have to go with DX.
You know who's the best theme song right now? By the way, AJ Styles.
AJ Styles is good. It's really good.
Yeah, AJ Styles.
It's
No, that's probably the most annoying. B Team, go go go.
I can't say it's the best yet
Right.
because it doesn't have the tenure.
Right.
But I think in the next 5-10 years it'll be one of the best songs.
Hector, most annoying theme song of all time.
Um,
Annoying, irritating.
Just say Real American. You're thinking about it. Real American.
why? It's honestly, it's the best one. It embodies
He took
America.
it from Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo.
It doesn't matter. It's a step up. Hulk
Do you remember Hulk Hogan's real theme song before that?
Yeah. It's this.
By the way,
A cheap knockoff off
By
of
the way,
Rocky.
Mariachi Loco says the best theme song is No Chance in Hell.
This is off the Wrestling Boot Band. This is Hulk Hogan.
Oh my god.
Check out
Oh, and that's Linda Hogan.
Wanna know?
What's up?
That's probably the worst theme song.
Now I know why they're
Man, I
divorced.
was Southern man. Got a crazy idea running through my head.
I would play this all the time.
How about the worst theme song of all time?
Worst theme song. I'm sorry, I'm getting flashbacks of like driving down Venice Beach and blasting it.
I think people are just canceled the podcast.
Worst theme song. I'd say like Right to Censor maybe, I know after a while like Rikishi's song. And then maybe it had to do a lot also with the visual. Like I'm not into man's butts. Like all you know.
Well, come on.
Owen Hart.
Oh, Owen Hart. Did someone comment that?
Mariachi Loco.
Owen Hart. Yeah, that was.
Rest his soul, but yes, it was kind of bad. It was.
Did we talk about what about Demolition?
Demolitions is the best.
Yeah.
Demolitions is the best.
And even the Rockers. It's very repetitive,
He wants me
but
to
it gets
walk-
you.
He must
pumped.
really want me to walk off the show.
Well, hell, you might as well say the Orient Express.
Oh, a
I
downgrade.
agree. I'm an ass man.
That was good.
Yes, it
But a downgrade from WWF to WCW is Brutus the Barber Beefcake
Yes.
to the Zodiacs.
Yes.
Dungeon of Doom. Ha 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 ha.
Real quick before we wrap this up, I'm gonna say the worst theme song
Real American.
of all time. Whew. I don't know. After I heard some of these theme songs today.
I'm gonna keep playing.
No, please,
Wrestling
no,
Boot
no,
Band.
no, no.
No, you guys are gonna
I'm gonna have
eventually
to
like
say
it.
the worst theme song of all time. Oh, that's a tough one. Jeez. There's so many bad ones. But I'm gonna go with probably the Big Show's first theme song. I mean, even though it's the same one, but just the singing was so bad. I don't know. It just didn't go with them. So I go with Big Show's.
Can I change my vote
Yes. 2.
to what's that guy's name? Enzo and Cash.
Oh, Cass.
Cass, whatever his name is. It doesn't matter because neither one of them are wrestling in WWE.
Best theme song for me, Billy and Chuck's.
Ooh.
Yeah. No. That one's really good.
The-
You look so
Wait, do that bass again?
good to me.
Sorry, ladies, he's married. Man, somebody said the Brodus Clay's theme song. Oh, probably, I hope the worst. Best theme song, honestly, for me, of course, is Daniel Bryan's. Because, every... What? Isn't that the best theme song of all time?
The Yes Movement is dead.
Fine. Best...
That's another hit off the Wrestling Group Band album.
Best theme song of all time.
A Hulkman, family and friends.
Best theme song for me.
I want
It's Demolition.
Be a Hulkman.
I hope you guys all come down to
Along with my
6085 State Street,
family and
Huntington Park.
friends.
Come down, visit the Wrestling Guy store. Sorry we drove you guys nuts on Instagram. Hopefully you guys like the
I gotta do this show by myself one day.
podcast. Check out Hector Canales.
Real Hector
YouTube.
Canales at YouTube.
Yes, check out
You can
Lord
follow
Alfred
me
Shakes.
on Twitter, or you could also follow my son on YouTube at Dark Grapple B26, and for all your walkthroughs and little cheats and hints for video games.
And check out, of course, the Wrestling Guy at 6085 State Street, Huntington Park. Visit us online at thewrestlingguystore.com, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, Wrestling Guy Store. Thanks, guys, for putting up with our craziness. And we need somebody to stop the YouTube channel. And we're out of here.
Where do I stop it?
The X in the corner.
Which corner?